Yo, everyone, this is your boy Delano coming at you on a Sunday afternoon about 5 p.m. And, you know, I don't know, there's a lot of things going on with me in my life, and I'm going to just be real. It's not going to be something hyped up, but something that I've been challenging myself with for the last probably 4 or 5 years, let's just say. And it's about finding who I am as a person and not the person that I was when I was coming up to adulthood. And a lot of times we as men, we're taught certain behaviors, let's say, on how to treat a woman and how to be in a relationship and how to be committed to one woman and not multiple women. And being that I have 3 boys and 1 daughter, it really puts not a burden, but a weight on me to bring my sons up correctly in how to treat a woman. Because, and I'll never use this as an excuse, but it's reality. If you've never had a real man, teach you how to be a real man, there's no formula that we men have to follow or have to follow. So we try to, I guess it's trial and error. And I don't think any man really wants to go out there to disrespect a woman in any way, shape, or form by first choice. But then, as a safety measure, because we don't want to be hurt, we don't really treat a woman correctly. And that goes for women too. There's women out there that want a good man, but because of a safety mechanism within themselves, they don't really treat any man the way that they would want a man to treat them. So before a man can hurt them, they hurt the man. Basically, what men do. That's why men go out there and they are promiscuous. They're not committed to any woman, but yet they will put one woman ahead of all the other ones to say, look, you are the one, but unfortunately I can't commit because of whatever reason. And most of the times, with that said, most of the times we find ourselves wanting, as we get older, as I'm older, I'm 46 years old, and you know, every day it seems like being single is getting harder and harder because your time is more and more by yourself. Your children are growing up. You don't have that much time with them. And I don't know, it's you know, no one wants to be alone by themselves. No one does. But we always want to find the right person who we can actually be intimate with, committed to, grow with, confide in. We want a confidant within our own home, especially preferably if it's the one that we share our bedroom with, because these things we can more or less guarantee that they're not going to be out there in the world and people talking bad about you or finding the negative in everything that you say just to bash you down. And most times people will do that because it's so familiar to them and it's painful to them. So you'll find a lot of people comment negatively. So you'll find a lot of times when people want to be with someone, we set our standards so high that we may never find that person. We may never find that right person for us. So we find one night stands because it's easy. We know that the one night stand is there only for a moment and then we're out of there. We don't need their baggage. We don't have their problems. We don't have their concerns or their challenges in life or their issues. We don't have to keep that with us. But is that the way to go? It's difficult to really find someone that can truly open up to you. But know this, never lessen your value for a one night stand. And I'm not saying that I've never done it or don't do it. I'm human, but I recognize my issues. And You know, a lot of people will say, oh my God, I can't believe he's putting this stuff out there on Facebook for the world to see. Are you kidding me? If Dr. Phil asked me to go on his show and speak about the same topic, guess what I would say? No doubt. When do I get to show up? And are you buying a ticket, Dr. Phil? I would most definitely go. I wouldn't care, because you know what? The one thing that I can truly say is I truly have freedom because I'm not afraid to talk about it. A lot of people hold it within themselves and then pass that negative thoughts or mindset onto the person that truly wants to be with them. They don't know how to not be angry with everyone because they hold it in. I am free because I'm easily able to put my business, what I choose to put out there. And hopefully it affects one person in a positive way. So I'm not ashamed of it. I'm just trying to be real and helping people become better people and get over certain hurdles in their life that may be hindering them or holding them back. If you are in a relationship that 90% of your thoughts about that relationship is negative, weigh the pros and cons. Process of elimination. If you're looking for that perfect person to grow with, no one's going to be perfect. No relationship's going to be perfect. There's going to be something within that relationship that isn't going to seem right. And that's okay, because it's something new. If it feels different, it possibly is meant to feel different because you've never experienced it. But if you find someone that you feel that you can grow with, that you can communicate with, everything else is workable. Don't put your standards so high up there that you're alone by yourself until you're 90 years old. You know, yes, I'm single. I'm good with that. I'm really good with that. Do I want to be single? No. But I will not sacrifice the values that I need in a woman to say that I'm with someone. No, it will never happen. Everything in this world is a test if you really look at it. Every relationship, whether it's with a significant other or a friendship, everyone is being tested. And you have to place that value on that relationship, whether it's one you want to be intimate with, whether it's one you want to confide in with, or just someone you want to keep as an acquaintance. That's your choice. So I guess the moral of this conversation, not only to help me grow and to identify publicly what it is that I'm looking for to keep my focus correct, but it's also to help someone viewing this, because sometimes we need to hear that other people are going through these same struggles that we are in order for us to get to the next level. This is your boy Delano, and you know my motto is, if you ain't laughing, you ain't living, but together we can help each and every one of us live. God bless. Love you the way you would want someone to love you, and that person will show up. Peace.